What's up? Elijah the Realist. Trust no one. I'm going to give you guys the reason, you folks, the reason why setting multiple goals is the key to achieving and solving your number one, biggest, most important goal. Now, you would think that setting one singular goal would possibly make you more prone to achieving that goal because theoretically you would assume that one goal, less distractions, more focus. But I'm going to try to put a spin on that and explain why that is actually not the case. And it's actually for that reason. When you set one goal, and you will only be happy when you achieve or make progress in only that specific goal, then what happens is because you are only focused on achieving that one goal or solving it, achieving that one goal, you are putting pressure on yourself. You're putting pressure on yourself to achieve that goal. So when you got all your focus and your energy and your attention and frankly your happiness connected to just achieving or solving this one goal, unless you hit that goal, you will not be happy. And as I've talked about in the past, it's better to be happy when you are trying to solve a goal because then you are less worried about results. And that's another reason why you want to have it's better to set multiple goals, which in turn will help you solve your one most important biggest goal. Is because by you setting multiple goals, you will still put focus on each goal per day, just a little bit. But by doing so, you are making progress in each specific goal. So you are not worried about any singular goal. You are just happy to be making progress in every avenue of your life, in all aspects of your life, as just this one aspect, which if you don't solve it, you will stay unhappy. To put that in perspective, to give you an example, my goal first was to start a website, a blog, which I've done. The website is called fraudsandliars.com, but that doesn't matter. I wanted to create the biggest website, one of the biggest websites, and I've actually done that. Not to brag, but I've done that. The website is highly successful now. And I reached a certain point where I was getting results, but it wasn't measurable. And I was like, well, since I'm happy with this, let me start doing video. I got a reading audience who reads my content. So why not try to build another audience? My website is already successful. I sell books on that. So I'm pretty much set for life. So why not try to branch off and have a more broader audience, people who may have not read my website? So that's why I started doing video. And frankly, I'm more excited about the video than I am even a website. But I still work and focus on both goals equally. I do an article a day, and I made it so I do a video a day. And because, believe it or not, my focus is distracted. When I see my website, I do an article, oh, traffic's up. I'm making progress. And then I see my video, I do a video every day. Okay, I'm getting subscribers, You know, you know, views are going up. I'm putting work in. And so my focus is divided. But I don't got pressure on this website has to succeed because, all my all my eggs are in one basket. If this fails, I'm done. I'm doing website and I'm doing video. So I'm happy with whatever results I get because I'm working on both. And they are both assets. And that's how you want to, I believe, try to focus on achieving your goals. It's better to have multiple goals that you are working on. And it doesn't have to be business. It could be any type of thing. It could be a project. It could be getting a certain college degree, getting to a school, um, a job, fitness goal, learn boxing. But by you focusing on all these other aspects, in addition to your singular big aspect, you will actually make more progress because you are not putting pressure on yourself. And pressure, I believe, is the antithesis to getting results. You want less pressure and you want to just work when you want to work, and you do work that is fulfilling. And when you do work that is fulfilling, that is your purpose, you will have better results because you're doing what you're meant to do. But you're not putting pressure on yourself. Well, this business has to succeed, or I have to get this job, or I'm done. You're cool with whatever. You're laid back. You are outcome independent, which is how you get results. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, like the channel, because I release hard hitting tips like this every single day. I like sharing the tips. I like learning from people. I like sharing the tips that they give me. We all learn from each other. And that is how we continue to grow. And get smarter. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, like the channel, subscribe, and I will see you next time.